All right, today, turn to page 167. This is where we left off. This is lesson 3-5. So we added and subtracted integers. We multiplied and divided integers. And now we're going to apply all of those integer operations together today. Okay? So the reason I wanted you to get your packet out is because this has many more practice problems, and I think it's important that we're doing a bit more practice than usual.
You need my pen down here?
Yes. Hey, and Dr. Dwyer.
What?
You. All right, focus here, guys. Our example 1 is to find. What do those parentheses mean? We have to multiply. These parentheses mean we have to multiply. Okay? So, the first thing they did was multiply -4 times 3, which is what? 12. Good. Then they added that to -7. Our signs were the same. So they found the sum. 12 plus 7 is 19, and your answer is negative. All right, so -4 times 3 plus -7 is -19. So if we have a problem similar to that, the first thing we have to do is multiply. So what's -5 times -12? Good, positive. A negative times a negative is positive. This is 167. Plus -15. This would be 45. So we have to remember how to add and subtract our integers, and we have to remember how to multiply our integers so far. Example 2. Bless you. They have three factors being multiplied. -4 times -5 times -2. So first of all, what's -4 times -5? 20. What's 20 times -2? 40. -40. Be careful. -40 plus the 8. Where did they get plus 8 from? They good, because of that minus. They had to keep, change. Very good. So -40 plus 8. Our signs here are different, so we're finding the difference. Kaylin, do you have a book yet? And you might want to say, Mrs. Long,
Why did you say that? I got the check done. Good.
all right. So we had to find the difference here, and our bigger number was negative. So 40 minus 8 is 32. We had more negatives than positives. 167, page 167. All right, try this check, guys, on page 167. What's 9 times -1? What's -9 times -8? Plus 13, right? Well done. All right, looking at our packet here, we have to follow a little bit more orders of operations here, but I think we can do it. We started this. This is page 8. Page 8 on the packet. Yeah, in our book, we're way past it. All right. Do we have any parentheses? Do we have any exponents? Do we have to multiply or divide? So we're going to add and subtract from left to right. What's -4 minus 15? We're gonna be going back and forth.
Oh.
Nope, it's not that one. Guys, our voices need to be off. -4 minus 15. It's getting more negative, right? So negative what? -19 plus 18. What's -19 plus 18? -1. Very good. Hey, Mitchell. No problem. Okay, and you're gonna go down a little early for a photo. It's a bird. At 12:15, you're gonna go to bird, okay? Just a little early. All right. What do I have to do first for number 6? Careful. I've got to do what's in parentheses. So what's 5 minus 13? -8 because I have more negatives. I'm writing this down. I'm bringing all my parts down, right? Now, this is the point we were doing in our textbook, right? We had to multiply first. What's 4 times -8? -32. And then we had to keep, change. No. No, it's not getting more negative, honey. We're adding 3 to it. -29. Well done. All right. What do I do first for number 7? Do I add or do I multiply first? Good. So what is 7 times -8? -56. That's being added to -18. 2 negatives being combined, we're getting more negative, right? So we're adding them. Good. What's 8 plus 6? 14. Carry the 1. 2 plus 5 is 'All right, we've got to do a couple things. We've got to do what's inside our parentheses. What's inside our parentheses here? What's -3 minus 1? -4, right? Is this -6 times 2? No. It's a factor of -6 2 times. So this is really -6 times -6. What's -6 times -6? What's 36 divided by -4? 4 times what is 36? 9. Positive or negative? Negative. All right, I want, is that 2 to the 5th? Remember, that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Sixteen times 2 is 32. So knowing that, I want you to try 9 and 10. Try 9 and 10. We'll go over them in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to play a little catch up. Our bottom should be in our seats. Thank you. So typically we would go left to right, but since it's both but it's only multiplication and division, it should not affect your answer. But let's see. If we go from left to right, we have negative 72 divided by negative 3, which is 24, right? 24 times negative 4 is what? It changes it, doesn't it? A lot of you multiplied first, but what were we supposed to do first? Divide, because we have to go from left to right. So we did find that it mattered. So this times negative 4 is equal to negative 96. Did anybody get negative 96? No. You did? Awesome. You went left to right. Good job. Beautiful. You just put it in your calculator, that'll work. All right. So we did the exponent together. So we simply have negative 14 minus 32 plus 8. We got 32. 2 to the 5th power was 32. We just plugged it all in. These signs are the same. We have a negative 32 and a negative 14. It's getting more negative. So what's 14 plus 32? 46.
Good, I should have recorded that.
Is that negative 46? Yeah. Plus 8 means we're finding the difference now. Good. So 46 minus 8 should be 38. All right. It's 169. I'd like you to do 1 through 6. What does that fraction bar mean, you guys? Divide. So please divide these, then add negative 7, right? Multiply, multiply. Minus negative 12. Multiply, multiply. Minus negative 15. Divide, then multiply by 2, then minus 14. There are calculators out if you need to access them. But remember, they don't always follow the right order. So make sure you're putting it into your calculator in the right order. All right. We got 1 through 6 and we got about almost 20 minutes. No.